Do you ever feel exhausted, but the moment your head hits the pillow, your body just won't settle? Your mind keeps going, your shoulders stay tight, maybe your jaw won't unclench. You're tired, but you don't feel settled or maybe safe enough to truly rest. But what if the problem isn't that you can't sleep, but that your body hasn't gotten the message? The day is over. In today's video, I'm going to guide you through a gentle somatic yoga practice designed to help your nervous system transition into rest. And we're not trying to force sleep. You really can't do that. We're creating the conditions where sleep naturally emerges by removing obstacles to sleep. And by the end of this practice, I hope you feel softer, quieter, more connected to your body. I'm Dr. Melanie Carlone. This is Pico, the very chill Chihuahua. I'm a physical therapist, a somatic practitioner, someone who's really passionate about helping people restore ease through movement, breath, bringing awareness to the nervous system. One of the biggest misconceptions about sleep is that it's something you make happen. But in reality, sleep is something the body allows when it feels safe enough, when the obstacles to sleep are removed. So if your body's having trouble letting go, what is it still holding on to? We often think of insomnia as a problem of the mind, but many times it's a problem of state of being. Not who you are, but what mode your body is still in. Lying in the dark, your nervous system may still be organized around solving, anticipating, protecting. You can see that's not going on for this little guy. We get involved staying just alert enough in case something needs us. Mind ticking away. It doesn't make you broken. It means your body is loyal. It's trying to help you. It learned somewhere that letting all the way down just wasn't safe, not appropriate. So it kept a little engine running in the background. But here's the part most people never hear. When we live under steady stress, a high idle starts to feel normal. This is where animals really have advantages over us because they know how to shake it off. But we stop noticing that high idle. We might even call it calm. But the body's still humming at a low alarm rate. So at night, there's no off switch to find because the body never fully came down in the first place. If your body's still preparing for tomorrow, how do you invite it back into right now, into tonight? Many of us go from emails and phones and screens right into bed or even have screens in the bed. And then we ask the nervous system to leap from 80 miles an hour to 0. And we're surprised when it won't. But the nervous system doesn't have a switch. It has a dimmer. It comes down in stages, the way light fades at dusk. So it needs a bridge, a short stretch of time between doing and resting. And the bridge doesn't have to be long, right? You can come back to alertness, and you can go right back out again. The bridge just has to say gently, you can soften now. It's safe. Looking around, the day's complete. I once worked with someone who did everything right, totally researched it. The room was cool, no screens, golden light, no blue light, same bedtime every night. And still she just lay there awake counting sheep. What was missing wasn't another rule, another tactic. It was this gentle moment of conscious transition, a few breaths that told her body the watch is over now, it's time to settle. And when she added 5 quiet minutes, like the one we're about to do, her body finally believed her. He believes in me. And it works. So what kind of movement or condition sends that message the most effectively? Before we begin, just take a moment to check in. Notice where you're holding tension. Maybe it's an old pattern. Is it your jaw, your shoulders, your belly, hips? Just notice. You don't need to change it yet. But if you would, leave a comment after the practice. Let me know what changed, what you noticed. I love hearing how bodies respond to these gentle resets and helps me think about the next thing maybe to get into. So sit comfortably. Let your eyes slowly scan the room and notice. Name 3 things without judgment. Notice the light, the shadow around it, the color. You're not really looking for anything. You're letting your body register where you are. This is called orienting, one of the oldest ways the nervous system has of checking the world and finding it's safe. Now let your gaze just soften. Take away the hard edge of your focus and let the edges widen. Let your vision be panoramic so you're taking in the whole space without effort. Notice what it's like to let your eyes become soft. And when they become soft, what's the subtle change in the rest of you? Just notice. Let's bring awareness to your breathing. Feel your lower back ribs above your hips. Maybe put your fingers around there and take a slow inhale into the back of the body. Imagine your ribs gently widening behind you. And now the important part is let the exhale be longer than the inhale. A long, unhurried exhale is your body's very own break. It's how you tell your nervous system through breath that you're safe. In and slowly out. When you tune in to an animal in quiet, you'll notice their breathing is a little bit changed. Long, slow out breath. Do that 5 times. Long, slow out breath, and notice your shoulders. They may begin to drop on their own. And as your breath deepens, notice the tension that maybe you were carrying in the day. Let it go. Now very slowly round your spine, pull your belly button in, and then inhale and lengthen, lifting your heart. No extreme movement. Just move as though you're waking a sleeping dog. Let your breath lead the motion. Exhale as you round. Inhale as you open. Just stay curious. You're not stretching. You're listening to your spine starting to move with ease. And as you do this, what happens to the nervous system? Reach one arm overhead. You're lying down, just bring your arm up over your head and lean slightly. Breathe almost like you're breathing into your armpit and your ribs. And return back to center and switch to the other side. You're not trying to stretch to your limit. Just inviting breath and some space. If one side feels tighter, just simply notice. The goal isn't symmetry, it's awareness. Right? It's often one side's a little different. Just keep breathing. Try again. One armpit and the other. And now bring one hand down to your knee and rotate gently. Let your belly turn, your chest, your heart pause. Take a breath. Let your head come back and repeat on the other side. Almost like you're wringing out the day. Not forcing mobility. Just breathing deeply. Let your head come back. If you're lying on your back, let your knees drop to one side. Look the other way. Lift and go the other. And as you move, notice how the day's sitting inside of you. Just bring your attention to it. And now let's meet a place that often guards us. Lift your shoulders slowly to your ears. But as you lift, imagine a gentle force pressing them down and quietly resist. Just feel it, just for a breath. You're not fighting your body. You're letting the part that braces you feel itself bracing. Shoulders are being pressed down by an invisible hand, pressing up. Feel it. Breathing in the low back, and now on a long exhale, just let it slowly melt down. And here's the contrast. Feel the difference between holding and letting go. Repeat that 2 more times. Shoulders up, hands resisting, invisibly pushing down. This guarding part isn't the enemy. It's slowly lower. It just never got told it could rest. But when you let it go without forcing, it gets that message deeply. And just thank it. Let it soften. Let your teeth separate gently, but let your tongue rest behind your front teeth. That connects a circuit, an energetic circuit in your body. With a deep breath in, let out a low sound vibration. Voo, V-O-O. Voo. Let it travel right down through your chest. It's a hum. Again, breathe in and let out a voo. Voo. That hum gently tones the calming nerve, the vagus, that runs from your brain through your throat to your belly and your organs. No forcing, just sound and softening. 3rd time, breathe in deeply and let out a long, slow voo. Feel it resonate deeply in your body. It's so powerful when you go slow, letting your exhale deeply lengthen from the inhale. You feel it? You're attending to the parts of you that otherwise would be holding, efforting. You're bringing a humming, gentle, toning, calming all the way through the body. And that sound is vibration. And that vibration is softening. One of the hardest lessons for many of us is that rest isn't a reward. It's part of being human that we've forgotten about. So much of the world we live in just teaches the opposite, and we don't know how to just deeply let go when it's time. We have this message running in the background that says our worth is in our output and the stuff we do. And rest has to be earned. Vacations have to be taken after hard work. Stillness is laziness. You can only stop when everything is done. I certainly have been like that. But that's a story of striving that's handed to us by a culture that's actually forgotten how to belong to nature in us and outside of us. And there's an older way of seeing this we're coming back to. In a kinship view of life, rest isn't something you win. It's something that you're naturally owed. It belongs to you by simply being alive. The same way a field rests in winter, the same way the tide comes in, but it also goes out. Your body doesn't need permission to sleep because you finished a to-do list well. It needs enough safety to just let go. And when it does let go, something quietly remarkable happens. In deep rest, on so many levels, your body recharges its battery. It digests the day, it repairs itself, it composts and releases waste it doesn't need, and it cannot do that when it's on guard. Rest is not the absence of healing. Rest is when healing happens. So if your body leans into bedtime as a place of gentleness, compassion, what becomes possible after weeks, consistent months of meeting it this way? It starts to change your physiology. And here's something really beautiful about your body. Your nervous system is always predicting. It's reading the patterns in your life. And it prepares you consistently to expect what comes next. It's predictive. So that's why consistency, even small amounts, matters more than any kind of intensity. Small, tiny habits. You don't need a perfect practice. You need a repeated one. So a few minutes each night becomes a signal. The lights dim, your breath slows down, you orient, that soft voo hums in your chest. Maybe you shrug your shoulders and let them go. And your body begins to learn, oh, this is where we rest. And over time, your nervous system learns to stop bracing for tomorrow. It starts anticipating safety because of what you do. And you remember that high idle, that foot on the gas we talked about? This is how it comes down, not by trying harder, but by giving your body the same gentle proof night after night after night that it's safe enough to let go. And that quiet anticipation changes everything. So if sleep's been difficult for you, I hope this practice reminds you don't have to force your way into rest. Your body already knows how to sleep. Sometimes it just simply needs an invitation that you mean. So meet it with patience. Meet it with intention. Meet it with kindness and compassion. And trust that even the smallest moments of softness, what you can fit in, but you do it consistently before you sleep, they're all helping you build a new pattern. So if you practiced along with me, I'd love to hear how it felt and how you feel right now. Did your breath change? Did your shoulders soften? Your jaw relax? Did your body feel just a little more settled? Was it easier to sleep? Leave a comment and let me know. And if these somatic practices are helping you to reconnect with your body, please like this video. It makes a difference. And subscribe. Move with kindness. Breathe with awareness. Be compassionate with yourself. You're not trying to force sleep. You're creating the conditions where your body can finally let it arrive on its own. So soften before you strive. I'll see you guys later. Thanks.